in multifamily, how'd you get your first deal? What did that look like?
First deal, the best thing I can say is that utilizing my ability as a broker or previous broker at that time really connected with the commercial brokers. I was fortunate to really get close with the commercial brokers in the Carolinas, and I started networking with them, building relationships. It's all about relationships in this business of building of the commercial brokers. Once I started building those relationships, I was able to then secure the first deal, and from there, it kind of snowballed.
So, and that's very important because relationship is very key in real estate, especially, or actually on both sides of the aisle, on production and investing. From a multi-family standpoint, it's very much a team sport. So,
Yes.
was this a deal that you went in and you were lead, or you partnered with another operator to take down? How many units was it? What did that look like?
Yeah, so the first ever deal was actually here in Charlotte, North Carolina, here in our backyard. And that was a partnership. We were lead on it. That was a partnership. It was a 44 units. We bought it for 4.4 million. And definitely very difficult for the first deal to raise capital. From there, once we acquired that, we then partnered and learned and really progressed and perfected the art of raising capital. And then from there, we raised capital for a couple of groups, and then we started just solely focusing on our own deals. That's all we focus on right now, is acquiring our own assets or JV opportunities.
Yeah, I think that's really important. I made the mistake on my first multifamily. It was a 29 unit, and I've told this story before, that I was going in lone gunman. Now, I bought it at such a ridiculous price that I knew I could afford to make mistakes and still make money. Fortunately, I made a lot of mistakes and still made money. But had I partnered, I would have made a lot more. I mean, we bought this thing for, this sounds insane today. It was like $17,000 a door. It was in pretty rough shape. But yeah, by partnering, not only are you leveraging their success, their Rolodex, their experience, their balance sheet, it helps fast track your education. Maybe you make a little less, but quite honestly, you probably actually make more, because half of a lot is much better than zero of not or 100% of nothing. But really, they're going to be able to help fast track your success, not only on that deal, but on subsequent deals, right?
Yes, very much so. Very, very much so. It's a team effort. It's a team sport. We all have to work together to acquire these type of assets. It's very difficult to just do it on your own unless you're a billionaire and you have the cap. You can just do it on your own.
So, how many units have you closed over the years?
We have closed over the years over 1,500.
Okay,
And that's
so
all
yeah,
sold.
okay, so quite a bit of units. And when on your, are you still partnering and collaborating with other operators?
We're only doing JV opportunities or doing our own deals, and that's with partnering as well, co-sponsors and things like that.
Yeah, because that's another thing that I noticed. So I mean, with single family, it's very easy just to be a lone gunman. Most single family investors are like, there's not a lot of need to partner,
Agree.
except for maybe your first deal or whatever. But in multifamily, especially large multifamily, it's a completely different game. You
Oh,
typically
it is.
see 1 to 3 operating partners, which with their own teams, all performing various different aspects, whether it's the asset management, property management, construction management, acquisitions, finance, KP. There's just a lot of very crucial jobs that you screw up one of those, and it can really, really mess up a deal for everyone.
Oh, it can. Most definitely. It can mess up everything.